Hey Cancer, this is for you. 3 times while I was doing my readings for November, I lit my sage and, preparing to get started, and ended up smoking out the living room. See that? Smoking out the living room. 3 different signs. It keeps happening. So I'll figure out what that means here in a minute. But in the meantime, let's get started on your reading. So I'm on a marathon, trying to figure out how to finish up November when I started late. Hopefully the alarm won't go off. I probably need to crack the back door. Look, got chills when I did that. Must be a good thing. We're still continuing. Alright, so for you, Cancer, it was a lot of hesitancy coming, and I'm still getting chills. It's not because I'm cold. Let's see what that means. Alright. Okay, first card is this. This is the deck called Dreams of Gaia. So they're not as straightforward as I would like them to be as to what symbol I'm looking at. So give me just a minute, or what card I'm looking at. I think that is a fire. Fire sign. Probably should start writing these down. That way it's not so much searching. No, it's air. And that's the number 10. Ten of air. Individuation, self-actualization, liberation, altered perception, new paradigms, great mystery, paradox, and potential. It's a time of independence. Say goodbye to public persona. No longer bound by another's opinion. Walk your own path. Humans are paradoxical by nature. See and know your own potential. The self is whole. Time to grow up and leave home. Ooh. Oh. Chills again. Ooh. Process of becoming oneself, stepping away from external forces that we believe define us, and becoming an independent being who recognizes and embraces their own uniqueness and individuality. Well, this is called growing up and adulting. Whew. It's time to separate yourself from the herd and walk your own path. Step through the doorway and begin a life where new paradigms replace the old. You are free to be the best you that you can be instead of the you society tells you that you must be. Hey, be your own person. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be ashamed of it. Don't not do it. Duality, polarity, separation, unity, dichotomy, integration, choice, and the big picture. Everything has an opposite. When you create, you also destroy. Embrace an open mind. A choice between dichotomy and integration, and nothing is ever black and white. Oh, everything in creation has an opposite. And you have a choice between two paths. Oh boy. You can choose dichotomy or integration. One offers conflict and the other offers peace. Path of least resistance, or the one that makes you happy. That's what I get from that card. And now the smoke is traveling this way. I still have chills. Oh, the chills might be because you're afraid. Growing up in adulting Cancer is difficult. If it's not a matter of growing up, maybe it's stepping out on your own and doing something brand new without help, support, or backup of others. The next air sign I have is the 5 of air. Forgive others for wearing their masks. Drop the mask and reveal your true self. Advice and constructive criticism are not a personal attack. And face a painful reality. You are not alone. A time for honesty. A conflict between reality and belief. Alright, make sure you don't have low self-esteem or inability to handle criticism. Allow others to help you. Yeah. You're not alone. You are loved. Oh, and then you have the Queen of Air. Weaver, observant, wise, truthful, analytical, strategist, just, and detachment. Don't allow your intellect to alienate. A need for emotional detachment. Be observant. Plan, organize, and determine your course of action. It's time to be realistic. Oh. This Queen seems to be cold at times and distant. But she's also a master weaver who creates her reality with precision and skill. Uses her knowledge and intellect to plan, organize, and determine the best strategy required to achieve her goals and objectives. You plotting and planning. You're a realist. Wow. Queen of Air. Ooh, this one. An emotional response, or one born of an intuitive feeling, is counterproductive at this time. So think things through carefully. Think things through carefully, Cancer. Especially because you're a queen. Just jumping into stuff. somebody jump off a bridge, you don't need to follow just because they say the water's warm. Fire. Your next fire sign. And that says masculine and feminine. So here's an 11. Of fire. Put aside gender stereotypes. Embrace the energy that best suits your needs. It's time to evaluate and realign. Who else? Oh, Pisces got that same thing. It's the end of the year too, Cancer. So it could be that they're asking you to take a look. Where you at, where you been, where you want to go. So when the new year hits, you hit the ground running. Masculine energy protects and feminine energy nurtures. Too much of one and not enough of the other. Balance and realign. That's what they're saying you need to do. Okay. Be right back. Okay, I was at fire. This one is the 8 of fire. Very beautiful cards. Action, change, transformation, transmutation, rebirth, freedom, renewed purpose, and joy. You're going to change on a physical level. It's time to act. Give something new purpose. Transmute negative energy, a renewed sense of purpose. Don't be lazy. Inaction may yield unwelcome changes. It may be as simple as painting a room, making it brighter and lighter. Maybe it's time to clean the house from one end of the other. Make real changes in your life. Now is the time to do it. No more thinking, no more planning, no more dreaming. Get off the couch. It says that. To act, transform yourself and your life, or to take an idea, a possession, or something in your life and space and repurpose or transform it. Get the ball rolling. Something you're supposed to be doing. You keep thinking about doing, but you haven't made any real steps to do it. So, hey, it's time for action. I keep hearing that in my tarot readings too, from other readers, because, like I said, I do watch other readers, not like to copy what they're saying, but for my own self, because I don't want to read for myself. I want to see what other readers are coming up with for me. So, me and you the same. Only this is one of the things that I've been kind of sitting on and I didn't get started. And now here I am rushing, trying to make it to finish all of the November videos that I planned on putting out by tomorrow. So don't stall like me. And then the Seven of Fire. That's wrong. That's the 11. Sorry. Yes, I know my Roman numerals. The Hero. Guardian, protector, savior, activist. Honorable, integral, selfless, and honest. Avoid gossip. Accord others with respect and dignity. A person who lies cannot be trusted. I will say that over and over again. If I watch you tell this amazing, fantastic lie to somebody else, I can only imagine how good your lie is for me. Oh, but I would never lie to you. That sounds like a lie right there. Alright. The hero represents someone we all admire for their noble qualities, their courage and willingness to champion and rescue the weak and vulnerable. The hero is a guardian, a protector, a savior, an activist, environmentalist, and so much more. Okay, so whoever you find to be your friend or somebody that you love and care about, or even find worth protecting, you don't mind speaking up for. You don't mind going to bat for. I don't mean with a literal bat, although you might, I don't know your life. Don't do that. You get in trouble. You don't mind protecting and speaking up for those who won't do it for themselves or can't or don't know how to do it very well. You're good at it. I'm so tired. Ugh, excuse me. You're being asked to embrace the code, to act selflessly for the greater good. Be the best person you can be. Resist pettiness and behavior that makes you less than you could be. We're not all meant to be heroes, but we can choose to hold ourselves to a higher standard and treat all those we meet with dignity, kindness, and compassion. Hopefully you, if you're in a public service job, you're going to be asked, oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry, you're going to be asked to present your best self. Probably to somebody who's not going to deserve it, but somebody is going to try your patience. You just need to not allow them to make you show them a dark side of you. Don't do it. You are a protector, and you are the person who goes to bat for others. And you can do that respectfully. Without get in trouble or belittling yourself by going, you know what I mean, to depths that you shouldn't be at. Okay. Abundance and perception are here. Let's see what that means. Abundance, consciousness, giving, receiving, energy, love, and appreciation. State of contentment, not influenced by external factors. Appreciate and be grateful. Relax and enjoy yourself. Generosity ripples outwards. Complete trust is required. Have faith and conviction. Abundance surrounds you. Abundance is a feeling. Abundance is a state of play. So determine your goals and reasons and set intentions. There it goes again. Set intentions. Don't just haphazardly float through life. Set your intentions and set them high. Here she goes. Perception. She looks a little scary though. Perception, understanding, worldview, opinion of self, clarity, and objectivity. Perception shapes your worldview. Understand what your senses tell you. Knowledge and understanding are limited. Changed perception cannot be unchanged. Is your perception clouded? Take the high ground, see a new perspective, challenge your perception. Who influences your perception? Do you have all the facts? Represent yourself honestly and watch false perception. So out of that I get, represent yourself honestly. And understand what your senses tell you. It's an influence card. Pertains to the organization, identification, and interpretation of sensory information in order to understand what we sense and experience. Our lives are built upon foundations laid by our perception. Make sure you are clear before you say, do, act, react. Make sure you got it right. So ask for a clarification. Somebody say something sideways to you. Just make sure you got it right. I'm sorry, so I don't understand quite what you mean. When you said this, did you mean this or this? Get an understanding. And then you react. Not before. Okay, 2 earth signs. Got the Five of Earth and the Eight of Earth. The Five of Earth. Avoid easy answers. Think twice about taking risks. Something is not as it seems, and be honest with yourself. You are accountable. Do gamble with another's future. Consider the feelings of others and look beyond selfish desires and blame. Awareness of key importance. Awareness. Be aware. Something is not right. Someone is not as they seem. Someone lies and deceives. And someone could be you. Oh. Huh. Deception might not be deliberate, but it is deception nonetheless. Alright, y'all. My dog wants to go out, so give me just a second. I gotta speed this up here. Queen of Earth. Oh, sorry, Queen of Water.
You better not be playing no games. This old ratty dog. Come on. Go.
Queen of Water and King of Water. All right. Loving, compassionate, empathetic, sensitive, vulnerable, romantic, intuitive, emotional honesty. Trusting your feelings and senses. Look beyond the surface. A bright and positive outcome. To show vulnerability is to show strength. Are you overextending emotionally? Withdrawing love as punishment. Don't do that. Queen of Water is gentle and empathetic and possesses a keen sense of intuition. She's loving, compassionate, and always kind. She knows when something is wrong, when a friend is hurting and in need of comfort or counsel. Naturally in tune with her emotions and the emotions of those around her. When she appears in your cards, she means she's very affirming and positive energy. She's the epitome of love in all its forms. Take heart and know that bright days are ahead. Okay, so with the Queen of Water, this is definitely for Cancer. So brighter days. Brighter days are ahead.
What do you want? Water?
Brighter days are ahead.
Am I supposed to know what that means? A roof?
And then finally, Cancer, King of Water.
Oh, so yes, you want water.
Marry critical thinking and emotional logic. Allow your feelings to guide a decision.
Move, Leo. You get your
Address
own
a
water.
cause for jealousy.
Go ahead.
Be present in your relationships. Let go of gender bias. There you go. That's the second time you've had that. And safe harbor in a
You get
storm.
water too. I promise.
He's a strong man who's calm, protective, nurturing, caring. Willing to be both mother, father, nurturer, protector, homemaker, and provider.
Leo.
He can also represent a person in your life who embodies the traits of the king. If you're in need of his counsel or safe harbor, seek him out at this time.
Blitz, you have your own water.
So
Stop drinking
that
out
would
of
tell
Leo's.
me
Leo, Blitz, come on.
that If you need to talk to somebody, you need to look for somebody with those traits. I think that this is a golden cup in the bottom. He kind of looks like an oracle, so it's somebody that you consider very wise, and probably somebody who's not going to spread your business. Okay, it's a lot of activity in that one, but then remember, the smoke with the sage was extremely heavy, and that's the third sign that that's happened for with me when I was doing my readings, where just the room just filled with smoke. So it could be that you have a lot of spirit energy around you, a lot of protection, and you know, just be kind to others, be thoughtful of what you're saying. I think that's it. I'm not going to edit out the dog barking. Sorry. All right, take care, Cancers.